Let's go to John in Houston, Texas. John.
Yeah. Hi, Mr. Brad.
Hi, how are you?
I have a question.
Yeah.
I came into the United States in 2016 as a single, never married, and then after a few months, I met my high school mate. So we got married. We lived together for 3 months, and then she kicked me out. And then she went ahead and went to court to file an annulment for the marriage based on marriage fraud. And by the time I realized that, I went to counter it, and then we went into a trial. In the trial, the judge would not even allow me to say anything. The only thing he asked me was my status, and I was already out of status.
Did your wife ever file for you?
She never filed for me.
Okay. So then don't worry about it.
But my fear is the Section 204C.
Okay, so let me shed some light on your fear that you shouldn't have any.
Okay.
You could only commit marriage fraud with the Immigration Service if you file papers with the Immigration Service.
Okay.
You can't commit marriage fraud if she never filed for you.
Yeah, but the judge annulled the marriage.
The judge annulled the marriage, saying that the marriage was fraudulent in some way.
Yeah.
So what? You never filed any papers with immigration.
Yeah. So in the annulment papers, it says marriage fraud to enable the respondent to enter the United States.
Well, that's what the judge determined, but you never went there to defend yourself. It's what your wife said, right?
I was there, but he wouldn't allow me to talk, and he just annulled the marriage, and that's the end of the marriage. And now my fear is I've married somebody else now. I'm afraid I want to adjust my status. Now I'm in a state of fear.
That obviously could, be an issue if you entered into a marriage to evade immigration laws, and a judge discovered this, but you never filed any papers with immigration.
I never filed anything.
So there was no marriage fraud, period. And I would like to take a look at that. At that decision. But my opinion is, and I think my opinion is pretty good, is you never filed any papers with immigration. There was no marriage fraud. You didn't try to defraud the U.S. government.
Okay, so how can I book a?
Hold on one second. Karen in Lakewood, Florida. Karen.
Hello.
Hi, Karen. How are you?
Hi. Good evening.
Good evening.
Can you hear me?
I do.
Yes. I have a question.
Yes.
So I was in a relationship. Well, I'm in a relationship, and the gentleman, he came up. I'm a LPR since 2017. So he's here now, and we decided to get married. He came up in August 26th, and we got married on the 26th of December. Now, I want him to stay here with me to help take care of me. So, what's the procedure, the general procedure?
You are a resident or a citizen, you said?
I'm a LPR since 2017.
And he came up in August. You got married in December. He came up on a visitor's visa, and I assume so. That'd be September, October, November, December, January. By February, he's going to overstay his time, sometime in February.
Yes.
Right. So you have approximately 3 weeks to file an adjustment application. You have to.
You're breaking up. I'm sorry.
You have to file an adjustment application for him right now in the next 2 to 3 weeks. As long as you file, if you're married to a resident and you are in legal status in the United States of America, priority dates are current at the moment, you can file an adjustment. The day he overstays his time, you can't file an adjustment married to a resident anymore. So you have approximately 2 weeks to deal with an adjustment, get it filed. If you get it filed, he'll get his work permit, his travel, and his green card here, and he'll get to live with you for the rest of your life. So hold on, but you really have like 2 weeks or so. So hold on. All right? Let's go to Dennis in Dallas. Dennis.
Hello, Brad. How are you
how
doing
are you?
today? I'm doing all right. I got a quick question for you, please. I told my I-751 and I tracked it, and I found out that they received it at a lockbox on November the 1st, 2020.
Right.
But up until this moment, I haven't gotten a notice of what do you call it?
You received an extension. An extension.
Right, exactly,
Right.
exactly.
Well, you and thousands and thousands of other people, because I've been hearing that every day. I filed the I-751. I haven't heard anything. I think it's budget cuts, Donald Trump, COVID, overthrow of the U.S. government on January 6th. A whole combination of reasons why you haven't gotten your extension. Check to make sure your filing fee check was cashed.
It wasn't cashed. I checked
I would
it
be worried after 12 weeks, 3 months, if you still nothing was cashed.
I checked today. It hasn't been cashed.
Okay. Do you know if it was delivered?
It was delivered. I tracked it. I sent it in with FedEx.
Wait another week or two and see what happens. Okay. And if you still, nothing happens, but you have proof that it was filed, go down to the local immigration office and see what they have to say. Thanks for watching. For more Bradshaw Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.